No, got it in the locker.
Much about the Hope United campaign?
Yes, we do know a lot about the Hope United campaign. It's great to be here today, watching the children play, or the kids play. Of course, from all different backgrounds. Rio's involved with his foundation, so it's really nice to come to Belfast, be here today as a precursor for the big game tomorrow.
And can you just tell us a little bit about the match? Is it 45 minutes, 90 minutes? Is it whole game?
The match is going to be 30 minutes each way. We hope it's going to be very enjoyable. The most important thing is a lot of the children enjoy themselves. That's all it's about. We're going to be commentating on it, which is going to be interesting, but we certainly won't be critical. We're here to enjoy ourselves. It's going to be a wonderful occasion, and the main thing is the enjoyment factor. I think, you know, the fact that you can play at such a nice stadium like this on a lovely pitch. You can play in a team environment. You know, everybody enjoys themselves. It's a perfect scenario.
And a little bit about just online abuse. How important is it that we tackle it?
Well, I mean, I think that's an easy question to answer. It's incredibly important, isn't it? It's been going on for a while now. There's been a lot of talk all around, newspapers, press, whatever you want to say about this issue. And personally, it's abhorrent. We've had it in all kinds of society. You know, we've had it, you know, principally after the European Championships, which was awful. We've had it since then. It needs to be tackled. We can't keep talking about it. It needs to be, you know, something needs to be done, and something needs to be done quickly, because it happens in all forms of life. It's affecting young people. It's affecting them, their mental health, and it needs to stop.
Well, the important thing about today is to get a very strong message across. We've got a lot of people here. We're going to have a fantastic day, and they're going to enjoy the experience of being here at Crusaders. But the important thing is to get the message across. We've got to stop online abuse, online hate. This is a real opportunity to do that today, to send a message, but to do it in a way that people can enjoy the day, but while sending that very strong message out there that affects so many people. And, you know, it's an important day. It's an important day for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, and we're all really excited to be here.
And you're commentating?
Yeah, we've got a little gantry up there. The last time Steve and I were on a gantry like we've got today, we were at Accrington Stanley for an FA Cup match, and Steve's Haribo blew off the gantry and onto the pitch. So we're hoping for nothing like that today. But it's going to be great to tell people stories, because there's some fascinating stories, the people who are playing today. So we've got the opportunity to try and tell everybody about the people that are involved and their backstories to how they're here today and why they're here today, and a little bit about everybody. So we just want to try and make it as special as we can for everybody.
And just a little bit about Belfast itself. Have you seen much of it? Have you been here before?
Yeah, I used to. Well, many moons ago, when I worked for the BBC, I used to come to Northern Ireland and cover Northern Ireland. So it's about 8 or 9 years since I've been. So I know a lot of people here, and it's great to be back. It's a great city, and I know that everybody's really excited, not just to have today's event, but to have the Super Cup here as well. Spent a lot of money on Windsor Park getting it ready, so that's going to be good. I've not been to Windsor Park since they've rebuilt it, redeveloped it, so that's going to be good. But I think it's great. It's a real opportunity for people in Belfast and people in Northern Ireland, the whole of Ireland really, to come and see Chelsea and Villarreal and see some of the best players in the world. So it's going to be fantastic for them.
Oh yeah.
Look at them, they give you a few bullet points as ways in which you can deal with that hate online, and you'll be in a better place, 100%. Yeah, definitely. I think you wonder how people are so ignorant still. I think when I was younger, you come across situations and...
Jake, if you could just tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
Yeah, so welcome to the Hope Cup from BT Sport here at Crusaders in Northern Ireland, where we have got kids who have been victims of issues in their childhood so far involving discrimination, and we're bringing them together with a strong message that hope doesn't win.
And a little bit about kind of online abuse as well. That's kind of why we're here.
Yeah.
How important is it that BT and UEFA tackle it?
Yeah, I think that the issue with online abuse is that it's clearly a battle that we're not winning, it's a battle that we're losing. And you take a look at the abuse of the England players, for example. suffered online after their defeat in the final of the Euros, and it is a really, I think, an important reminder, but a sad reminder of the fact that the battle continues to be fought by everybody, and the message is really strong: is that online abuse is not acceptable. BT Sport stand against it. Hope United stand against it, and hopefully by playing this game today we can raise some more awareness.
And what's your role today? What will you be doing?
Well, I have a very important role today. I'm the official reporter for the game. For some reason, Rio Ferdinand's been promoted to presenter, so I've been giving him tips all morning. I'm hoping that he delivers the goods, and I'm just going to be talking to Joe Cole and Glenn Hoddle, the managers who are managing the two teams today, hoovering up the storylines, getting the gossip, basically doing this. Exactly what you're doing now is going to be my role today.
And just a little bit on Belfast as a city. Have you had much experience of it? Have you seen much since you've been here?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm now 42, right, and I've spent my life travelling the world and not seeing anywhere because I've been too busy thinking about work. So I've decided to focus a bit more on seeing what's around me. So yesterday I went for a walk through Belfast, which was great. Clearly lots of BT Sport fans watching our coverage over here because everyone wanted to talk to me about football. And I went to the Titanic Museum, and it's just nice to come to a city and get a bit of an understanding of its history and its relevance to the modern world. So it was good. I've had a nice time so far, and there's no rain, so so far it's absolutely perfect.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
It's quite a show. You know, there'll be one that will win. There'll be a bit of a banter, but no, as soon as that whistle goes, that'll be it. You'll win.
I suppose you wouldn't mind going out and playing yourself.
Oh, I wish I could. Yeah, the old back, the knee, the Achilles. We don't get any more.
So yeah, just a bit about what you're doing today. What's your role?
So my role within this is I'm going to take one of the teams. They've mixed them up, and Glenn Hoddle's going to take the other team. Bit unfair, as my management career is limited to Essex Division 5 Sunday League team, and Glenn was an ex-England manager, but I'm competing against him. We have a game with the kids. They've mixed them up fairly, they tell me, although one of Glenn's players is actually a Northern Ireland international under 16, so I'm a bit peeved about that. I'll try and sign him for the game. But yeah, we're gonna have a good game, and I'm looking forward to it. A little coaching session before, but we've got some coaches that work with kids, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Have you got any tactics?
It's hard because you've only got 45 minutes, so the guys have been working with the players all week, so we'll let them take the lead, and we'll pop in with a couple of little bits and pieces of advice. And I think it's going to be really good fun. I'm looking forward to it.
And do you know much about the Hope United campaign?
I do. It's a fantastic campaign. I mean, it's important that we, use our platform to shed light on the issues around it. You united against hate. Which is, we're in a strange era, a strange time with social media. We've never done it before. So learning how to use it responsibly, and then understanding your effects you have on other people. And football is bold for football to stand up, because football is a very macho game, and football is very, we certainly when we played, that it was just accepted. You would take you take it all because we were in a privileged position. But I think it goes both ways. I think even if you're the person in the stands dishing out the hate, or online if you're dishing out hate, there's something you've got to address in yourself there, if that is the case. So I think just shining a light on it and using our platform, so I think it's a great cause, and we get to do fun things like this, and the kids have all got a smile on their face, so great.
And just a little bit more about the kids themselves. Have you met many of them?
Yeah, we met the guys and girls today. Really good, couple of characters, like any football team. There's a couple of quiet ones who look a bit nervous, and there's a couple of lads who just can't wait to get out there. Yeah, like I said, I'm just scouting them out now, watching them kick the ball about. They can all handle the ball. They all look like good players. Most of them play locally at a high level, so I think it'll be an entertaining game.
And quickly, just a little bit about Belfast as well. Have you seen much of the city since you've been here?
We had a lovely trip round yesterday, filming the George Best documentary, which was really eye-opening, and we're going to have another little drive around today. It's such an impressive place, isn't it? I mean, it's got steeped in such histories, and I'm going to go in. I want to go to what's it called? Giant's Causeway. I want to do that tomorrow. That looks pretty impressive. I've been told to do that. I just hope we get some time.
All good?
Yeah.
Cool, Rio. And so can you just tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today?
Yeah, we're here with BT obviously, and Hope United, but also UEFA as well, and my foundation too. So all come together just to give young people the tools and some tips for online abuse, discrimination, how to deal with it. And I think because it's obviously something that's quite prominent at the moment online for young people, and a lot of young people struggle to deal with it, so giving them the right tools to be able to deal with that is massively important.
And have you seen much of the kids?
Yeah, obviously they've been out on the pitch around us, showcasing the little bit of talent they've got. I think there's a couple of internationals here as well, young players, so I think we're looking forward to it. I think Glenn and Joe, a bit of a friendly rivalry but in the dugouts, but no, we're looking forward to it.
And quickly, just a bit about your role today, what will you be doing?
I'll be changing job titles today. I'll be going from pundit to presenter. Obviously with my connection with the foundation, it's just a bit of tongue-in-cheek really, but no, I'm looking forward to it. Me and Annie will be the mainstays in the not the gantry, but on the decking up there behind us over there, where they're sorting out the lighting right now, so no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
And just a little bit about Belfast as a city. Have you been here much? Have you seen much of it?
Yeah, I mean, we'd come here a few times, played for Man United in pre-season games. Always lively, massive football fans out here. So, once you get in the airport on the plane coming out here, there's football fans everywhere here. They love it. So I think it's a fantastic place. Obviously, loads of history here, loads of stuff to learn about, and real great people, most importantly.
Amazing. Thank
Right.
you. So it's really, really important that we sort of put in place tools and an understanding of how to behave on social media. But for me, a big part of it is accountability, so that people think twice. Yeah, they just think twice about, there's consequences. Like if you go out on the street and say bad things. Yeah, so today we've got the Hope Cup, which is a game between 14 and 17-year-olds in Northern Ireland, a place where obviously there's sectarianism and we've got refugees playing as well. So I think it's really important for us with BT Sport and Rio Ferdinand Foundation to really unite against hate, talk about the experiences of online hate and discrimination and how we need to make sure we're standing against that, and using the power of football really to bring people together, which it always does. It brings people together, it puts aside divides, it puts aside differences, and it's a celebration. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to speak about the messaging of online abuse. It can't continue, particularly against young people. I've been through it. It's horrible. It's not nice. And making sure that we're constantly talking about how we're going to move this forward and just create a better online space for people.
And just a little bit about the players. Have you seen much? I've heard there's some good ones.
Yes, and particularly there's a girl called Neve. I always like to see girls playing amongst the boys and running rings around them. That's what I did when I was younger. So I had a good chat with Neve, who plays for the under 17s, I believe it is, for Northern Ireland. So she'll be playing today. And yeah, obviously, as I said, 14 to 17-year-olds, really coming together from both sides, and hopefully having a good game.
And what's your role today? What will you be doing?
So me and Rio are going to be sort of the professional pundits. So obviously there's going to be sort of a whole professional setup here, cameras, great pitch, for the kids to really feel special. So me and Rio will be giving our professional punditry on the game for BT Sport, and we'll be assessing and analysing.
And just finally, a little bit about Belfast as a city. Have you been here before? Have you seen much since you've been here?
I have been here before. I came here for the Sports Personality of the Year many years ago now. But I'm keen to kind of travel around the city, see the history, understand the history more. I think we need to do that, just continuously educate ourselves. So I'm hoping to do that if I get a bit of time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the city.
So Glenn, if you could just tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today.
Well, I think it's such a positive thing what we're doing. BT have got to be applauded for getting behind it as well and having it on television and making the day for all these kids, We've got myself and Joe as their coaches. We're observing and just giving them a little bit few tips. But the main thing is it's hope against hate. And it's the discrimination that's happening online, things like that. We're here to support these kids and support people in general, that hate's not going to win. and it might take a long time, but little by little, having events like this will nullify it. There's no doubt about that. And in the future, when we're not about, it's probably going to take that long. Everyone one day will be on the same page. But until then, we have to keep doing things like we're doing today, and with Rio's foundation involved as well. It's such a positive day for everyone. The main thing here today is those kids. Great news. I've just heard they've all passed their COVID test, so they can all play. It would have been a disaster for one of them not to be able to play. So it's about them enjoying themselves and having a real good day. But the example is everyone pulling together, and we slowly progress.
And on the players, have you seen much of them? How are they looking?
Well, we've only seen about 2 or 3 from each team, and they've got more ability than I thought. And there's a couple of lads there that are playing. What they've got confidence, these boys. It's come to Ireland, and they've got plenty of that at the moment. So let's hope their skills are as good as they're talking. But no, they look as if they've got some talent, and I think there's a bit of a mixture of the standard, which is always going to happen at this age group. But as I say, they can enjoy themselves, and they've got a nice pitch to play on. The rain's holding off, so we're going to have a good day.
And what's your managerial approach going to be today?
Oh, I'm going to kick him. I'm going to beat him with Coley. When the whistle goes, that's it. He's my opponent. I'll top him on the bench if he have to. No, we're going to have a bit of banter in that, but it's been good. It'll be good fun. Be good-natured.
And finally, just a little bit about Belfast as a city. Have you seen much of it?
Well, not too much. We flew in late last night. I haven't been here for my son-in-law's from Belfast and the family, so I know a bit about. But I haven't been here since I played in the old Windsor Park, which is many moons ago. It's changed a lot, and it's changing for the better. I think that's all I can say. Is it was very difficult and harsh coming to Belfast many moons ago, but you can feel that it's changing, and rightly so. And there's always going to be a minority of people that are not going to be unified, but I think it's changed over the years, and it's really, but the people are fantastic. Whether it's Southern Ireland, Northern Ireland, to me, the Irish are some of the loveliest people in the world, and they're so accommodating. They really are lovely people, and us as English, we can learn from them. We can learn because we're a bit too reserved sometimes.
Number 5, Neve Coyle. Number 6, Rio Mullen. Number 7, Elijah Crow. Number 8, Owen Angel. So I'm your character.
We don't give autographs.
Lovely. Thanks, sir.
Check 1, 2.
Okay, so guys, really simple. Let's bring it in. We'll get it to 2 weeks. Start feeding this here right now. If you're doing it properly, guys. If you're not feeding it, you're not doing it right, guys. Yeah. Take your time, love. Hey, make that small. Make that small. Make that small. Good. Excellent. Yeah, big switch out of the feet. Out of the feet. Excellent. Brilliant. Hey, talk and communicate. Brilliant. Excellent. Hey, back on. Right, switch. All right, hold it up. Just change it to in the middle. All right.
Oh, look, it's 2 of you.
And they're going to be and there's going to be on BT Sport. Like, how did you find out about it? So it was through your local football teams that you found out about it?
I found it out by my brother.
Your brother? Oh, it's amazing. Really, really cool. And you've known for how long that you were going to have this match? It must have felt like Christmas morning today, didn't it? I felt excited. I'm not even playing.
That's you, perfect, thank you. Okay, take it, Let's go. That's you, that's it. Perfect, thank you. Enjoy your afternoon. Super. Enjoy your afternoon, thank you.